Hey guys, back for another mini message here in Genesis chapter 19. We're looking at verses 6 through 9. Now, the men of Sodom have come and they have asked Lot to give over the two angels to them that were staying in his house. Lot has refused. And so Lot is trying to reason with them here in this part of the passage. It says verse 6, so Lot stepped outside to talk to them, shutting the door behind him. Please, my brothers, he begged, don't do such a wicked thing. Look, I have two virgin daughters. Let me bring them out to you, and you can do with them as you wish. But please leave these men alone, for they are my guests and under my protection. Stand back, they shouted. This fellow came to town as an outsider, and now he's acting like our judge. We'll treat you far worse than those other men. And they lunged towards Lot to break down the door. Wow, talk about bad situations going to worse. Look, this is a very troubling passage of Scripture for a lot of people. I mean, just it is rife with issues as we think about family, as we think about morality, as we think about all of these things. I mean, look, you can't in any form or fashion, and I don't think anyone should, try to defend Lot making this offer of, wait, don't take the two men inside my house. Here, I'll give you my two daughters. What kind of choice is that? Here he is trying to put these two men who he should have been protecting. He should protect them. But here he's saying, I'll put the welfare of these two men above the welfare of my two daughters. How about we protect everybody's welfare here? You know, I understand in this culture that hospitality is an important thing and taking care of your guests, but here he's willing to give his two daughters over to be assaulted, to be sexually assaulted. That's what was going to happen here. Well, why? Look, the bottom line is that in the culture that Lot was living in a lot of cases, in a lot of places, in a lot of ways, women were looked at as less. They were in many cases considered even a form of property. A husband possessed his wife. A father possessed his daughters, and he could do with them as he pleased. That's wrong. And look, it's one of the things that you have to always remember about the Bible. Just because we see something happen in the Bible doesn't mean it's right or it's God ordained. Okay? That's not the case. We see men and women throughout the Bible, flaws and all. We see them at their worst many times. You know, we see in the Bible, we see murder, we see rape, we see theft. We see all these things over and over. And it's not that God is saying any form of fashion these things are right. He's just showing the reality of sinful man. And here Lot makes an awful choice to even offer this. And it's troubling, but it's just what happened. And nowhere in Scripture does God say this is good or it's okay. But it's the reality. Men are flawed. Human beings are flawed and sinful, and we make bad choices on a regular basis. And here Lot made a really, really big one. So we hope to see you guys back again for another one of our mini messages, and you have a blessed day wherever you are.